Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are talking about the best perfume releases of 2024. This is the affordable category. I'm gonna start with the Candied Fantasy perfume from Britney Spears. This one I loved so much. I was obsessed with it. Maybe I love it a little bit more than I should, but if you like girly, nostalgic, sweet fragrances, I think you'd love this one as well. In the opening, it's almost a little juvenile, but as it dries down, it does become more wearable. Still very sweet. You have that cupcake in there, the fruits, and you do get the bubblegum, but that hibiscus note, in my opinion, maybe with the musk and the sandalwood, those notes come together and make the fragrance smell well balanced. I mean, I really like it. This is my scent of the day today. This smells so girly and sweet. In the opening, you get that pink powdery marshmallow as well as that really yummy strawberry note, maybe a little bit of the orange, and then in the mid, like I said, that hibiscus really stands out to me, and I get the musk, the cupcake, maybe a little bit of the sandalwood on the dry down. This is a gorgeous release, and if you like something girly, I would really recommend getting your nose on this. Super fun. And these two from Finery were loves. This one is Without a Trace, and Without a Trace I believe is inspired by Missing Person. This is a Your Skin But Better familiar fragrance. It's musky, it's very warm in that comforting way. I love how sheer and beautiful this fragrance is. It's perfect for every day. I throw it on and I just feel so pretty. So this is definitely a scent that I gravitate towards. I think it's very smooth, really balanced, and this one I truly feel like after smelling Missing Person is pretty dang similar, and it is a fraction of the cost. With that being said, the performance of this one isn't as good as Missing Person, but I mean, it is a fraction of the cost, so I'm pretty happy with this scent. So that's Your Skin But Better. You want to smell put together. This one is I want to smell edible and delicious. This is Pistachio Please, and this one is a really nice nutty vanilla fragrance. It's really creamy. I believe this one has a note of milk. This one might also have tonka bean, but oh my gosh. So some people say, a lot of people say, myself included, this one is reminiscent of Sol de Janeiro 62, but in my opinion it doesn't have that salty caramel note. So oh my gosh, this one is its own fragrance in my opinion. I love having both in my collection, but they are pretty similar. This one just has a really fluffy, creamy feel to it, and I'm so obsessed with it in my collection. I'm gonna go get more tea and I'll be right back. Much better. Next is La La Woo by Defy Me. This was kindly sent to me, and guys, I have wanted to talk about it for so long with you guys. I really love the, what is it, like the cream liqueur note in this scent. I really get that on the dry down. It's such a yummy pistachio vanilla cream liqueur scent. Let me read you all of the notes. This one is absolutely irresistible, so addictive. The only downfall is the fact that it's really intimate leaning, which because it is so gourmand, maybe I wouldn't want it to be so in my face, but it could be a little stronger. Maybe I'll get the big bottle. When they first sent it to me, they didn't have that available, but now you can get it for, I want to say, $80. So this one has top notes of pistachio and marzipan, which I get, middle notes of almond milk, caramel, and praline, and then base notes of vanilla bean and cream liqueur. And this scent again is just so addictive to the nose. I want to eat this fragrance. I really do. I want to say the pistachios in the scent are toasted, and I could totally see that. The whole blend is just to die for. If you do like pistachio gourmands, I would seriously recommend this one, and it made me so happy in 2024. I will say since my break, I've been using my fragrances so much because I haven't been reviewing as much, which I've loved. The third pistachio fragrance that I really loved is from Sniff. This one is Sniff's Heal the Way. This I would consider a more aromatic, woody take on a pistachio vanilla fragrance. I really love the addition of the Palo Santo in here. I find that wood note so aromatic. It doesn't always work for me, but in this one it does. It's so sweet, warm, and comforting, so I feel like the scent truly does match the messaging. It's a very addictive pistachio vanilla scent. Honestly, it's a little nutty. It's maybe not as creamy as, say, the Pistachio Please, but it is creamy, and the more that it dries down, it gets quite powdery to me and more woody. The Havana note adds this slight green touch, which I also find is pretty aromatic in the scent. And again, this is one that's going to be more intimate leaning, so if you want it to be stronger, you would have to overspray it. But honestly, for a scent like this that is so calming, so peaceful, sweet, and comforting, I really wouldn't want it to be super strong. So yeah, I loved this one. This is one that I would say again is more comforting. I find Pistachio Please to be super delicious, and I find La La Wu to be so yummy that I want to lick my skin when I wear it. This one is really good and super unique. I would say there's more facets to La La Wu. And because we are on the topic of Sniff, I do have two other launches I really enjoyed in 2024, starting with Rose Era, and this was a beautiful collaboration with Monet. The packaging on this fragrance, also the way that it was displayed when you got it, was so nice. You like peeled the petals. It was just such a nice experience as a consumer. But this scent is not a mature rose. It's a very clean girl, dewy rose fragrance. It's a soapy rose, but I enjoy that it's not too mature and too like powdery, screechy floral. I love how showery, dewy it is. It's beautifully sweetened by the strawberry and the juicy pear. You get this beautiful ambrette note as well. Little saffron to make it smell a touch expensive, to where you could dress it up, dress it down, but either way, you're gonna have to love those clean girl, put together, soapy, floral fragrances to get down with this fragrance. But I personally love this one for every day. I think it's so nice. The only thing I'll say is it is one that I do tend to reapply. That is a running theme with this video, okay? But when you are spending less money, sometimes you do have to over apply. And even with higher end designer niche, some of those fragrances just do not last, and you do have to over apply. And woo! Sniff knew I was gonna come for him. So when it came to Vanilla Vice, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little played, even though I did warm up to the fragrance and I truly do enjoy this one, especially what I get in the air. Sometimes when I smell it like right on my skin, I'm not obsessed with it, but in the air I do pick up on more of the sweet notes, which I love. But I am the type of person where if the marketing doesn't match up with the fragrance, I get upset. I think a lot of us do, and I thought I was gonna get this really like mouth-watering ice cream musky warm scent, but this one is a little bit more musky, woody than I was looking for, but I do really enjoy the fragrance. I do think it has more depth. This one I would classify as like a burnt sugar, woody, musky vanilla fragrance. I think when I actually came to love this fragrance was when I did first wear it to church, because I ended up putting it all over and I loved my scent bubble. I was smelling myself the whole service, paying attention, but at the same time multitasking and just taking the fragrance in and loving it. I did start to get more of the sweet vanilla. I don't know if I would say I get ice cream per se. Some people say they do, but I think it's a nice vanilla scent nonetheless. And from Le Monde Gourmand, I also have Patel Ephemer. There were so many beautiful launches from Le Monde Gourmand. I loved Angel Soiree, Pêche de la Chousse, and then also I think it was Confetti Doris, the one that literally smelled like cake, kind of like a cake candle, if that makes sense. But yeah, super good launches in 2024. But this one was my favorite. It was sent to me. I had no idea that this fragrance was even coming out, but when I put my nose on it immediately, this scent reminded me of Oriana from Parfums de Marly, except replace that beautiful flirtatious raspberry note with peach. So beautiful, perfect year-round. If you love orange blossom, marshmallow fragrances, I think you'd really love this one. It's so sweet, fruity, powdery, delicious the more that it dries down. Same thing as with Oriana, you kind of get that drier, chic, clean, powdery feel, but just sweetened up and absolutely delicious. So this one is one that I'm so happy to have in my collection. These I think are under $30, so that's pretty amazing. I had to include at least 2 Juliana's Perfume fragrances. These are exceptional. The formulas are just superb, and their dedication to giving us these beautiful dupes that are so insanely similar to the originals and long lasting is so inspirational. So Beautiful Bella, this fragrance right here, is gorgeous. It's very feminine, very elegant. It's not the sweetest vanilla. It's very dreamy though, super ethereal. This one, you get the kumquat, you get the lime in there, the citrus, beautiful powdery florals, purple florals, gorgeous vanilla. Like I said, it's not the sweetest, but it is very elegant, gorgeous musk. This scent I absolutely love, and you also get that malt in here, which I think is very unique. I love this fragrance. I think it's so dreamy. I love wearing it before bed, but again, anytime I want something that's going to make me feel just really pretty, very elegant and soft, this is something that I do gravitate towards. And I feel similarly about this fragrance, and if I didn't say it already, this one is inspired by Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. Next, we have All That Glitters. This one, even though the dent is not as big, I feel like I love this one even more because it is inspired by one of my favorite scents, especially for the summer, which is Ylang Gold by Amicalev. And that fragrance is so feminine, so graceful, sweet, floral, creamy, powdery. I love this. Oh my gosh, I want to put it on, but I'm already wearing a fragrance. Let me just get a whiff because this is so magical. I would say this one is even dreamy, also elegant. It's like that ylang ylang with the vanilla and the coconut. They come together so beautifully to create this magical, feminine summer scent. I love this very much. It dries down to smell more powdery. I get a little bit of the sandalwood, which I think just kind of ground the fragrance. This is a really beautiful scent. It makes me so happy. One of the most stunning summer scents in my entire collection, and I love that this one doesn't have the glitter. Sorry about my voice, but thank you to those of you that did stick with me until the end. Have a great rest of your day. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye!